Alright, this is Nick Unnerved, and we are back in New World Aeternum. Alright, so I just kind of wanted to give my little bit of my final thoughts on how this playtest went, really. And to be honest, they didn't change anything about the game. They did change the intro, or the beginning of the game. I guess the new player experience was definitely I thought better this time, or the way it is now, than it was before. The game is, combat is still relatively clunky. I think there needs to be more abilities, like only having 3 things per weapon tree and stuff. It sucks. You um you know it, well, I mean, okay, so if you're doing a weapon, you get to level it up to level 20, okay? So you can fill it out. Now you can mix and match these skills. You split the points you get between the two, if you really want to, and all that, I mean, but 3 active abilities, 3 actions, or whatever you want to call them, per weapon is lame. I mean, hell, Elder Scrolls Online is older than this, and it has, what, 5 in an ultimate or something, or 4 in an ultimate? Dungeons and Dragons Online's all way, way older than this, too. And you got countless abilities in it, depending on the class you pick. So, if you like buttons to push and things to do, then this isn't the game for you. What I do like about it is it graphically looks nice. I mean, it's a big world, I mean, it's not like super varied, but it's not like a big crazy fantasy world or whatever. I mean, but it looks nice. The graphics are good. I have no complaints really about the look of the game or anything like that. I think it's fine. I think the leveling experience is a little too quick, and I think they need to rescale these zones. If you're starting areas here and they send you to this town, by the time you do all the stuff in this zone, you're already ready to go here. And what about this zone? You know what I mean? Like, they should slow the leveling process down a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't say that to make it take forever, and you have to do every single quest and side quest to level and all that. I wouldn't say that, but slow it down a little bit, or at least like make this zone 1 to 10, and this zone 10 to 20, and this zone 20 to 30, or 20 to 25, and you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fucking area. This game, I mean, there's a lot of area. And you out level the content really quick if you like to do all the stuff, and you out level everything quick if you just follow. What you should be doing is just follow the main story quest only, and when you start to have trouble, go do a couple side quests to get your level caught up, and then keep doing the main story quests. And I think that's kind of lame, because there is a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of quests, and you out level it so fast. Like, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff over here that I haven't done. There's a bunch of area over here I haven't even, on this side, that I didn't even go to, and it's 1 through 17. When I went over there, it was already 2 there. Nothing from the beginning of the game leads you into this zone right here. So what's it for? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So I mean, I think the quest progression could be adjusted a little bit better. The other weird thing is you've got, you know, max level zones down here. There's one here. The world is surrounded by them. I don't know. You know, that's just my opinion. It's whatever. You know, but if you like the completionist the game, then going through all that is gonna suck. And then, you know, like all the attribute stuff is okay. You know, it's relatively easy to figure out. You know, you need Constitution for L, so you want to make sure you got some shit in there. And then it tells you up here which weapons work with which stat, you know, and it's pretty simple. You know, if you want to level all these up, then you have to reset your stats and level all these up, you know, and it's a big grind. I did it the first time I played it, I leveled a lot of this stuff up. These professions, or the trade skills and artisans, is crazy. This stuff takes forever to cap up. It's like capped at 250. I mean, you gotta really love grinding on that to get it, you know. PvP is what it is. I mean, a lot of people like it, so it's cool. You know, there's you know, in the achievements or whatever. In the you know, in the activities, you got the expedition, which we did a couple videos ago. The only one we have access to, well, we have access to this, which we did, and there's one over here that we can do. But, you know, it says you need to be level 35, recommended level 35, and we can't be 35. So, you know, don't know if they have this open for us to do it or not, but, you know, I didn't even try. I'm not going to try it. You know, so, yeah, I mean, they did, the small changes they did, you know, to it are alright. It definitely helps. Adding swimming is a nice quality of life. I wish that when you get waist deep, it would swim. But, you know, the swimming they did add is better than no swimming. I mean, even though nothing really requires you to swim, so there's really no point in it. But yeah, I mean, you know, the game's got narrated quests, all the side quests, everything's all narrated. And, you know, there's cutscenes and all kinds of nice stuff. So, you know, I mean, it's cool that it's come out on console. I mean, there are freaking players everywhere. There's like way more players playing it right now than there was when I went and played it my first time. Way more. And that's cool, you know. Bringing in all the console players into an MMO like this is great. As far as I know, none of the other MMOs that are currently on the market have console player. I mean, well, I haven't played like Final Fantasy 14 and you know, but I think Throne of Liberty, when it comes out, it's going to be on console. This is on console. You know, obviously none of the older ones are, but you know, it's starting to be a little bit better thing. So, you know, it just broadens the player base, which is cool, which is what an MMO is about. So, you know, so it makes it cool. I already own the game. I don't know if they're gonna make us buy the game again. If you know, since I own the game already, if I have to pay any money to get this version of the game when it releases, I'm not buying it again. You know, I paid the whatever $40 or whatever it was the first time. I don't want to pay for it again. You know, so You know, so there is that. So, you know, I haven't really looked at what they're planning on doing. I don't necessarily care. But if I don't have to pay for the game again when it does the full release, we may try it again. You know, there's some good games coming up that I want to play, like the Forever Winter. You know, Throne of Liberty's coming out. I didn't get to go all the way through it. In the beta test of it when I did that. And I've got Alpha 2 keys for Ashes of Creation. So, you know, Ashes of Creation is the MMO I'm really waiting on. So, you know, there's a good chance that we may not revisit this. But it was cool revisiting it again. It's been, you know, 3 or 4 years since I played it. So, you know, still feels clunky. There's definitely not enough abilities, but aside from that, everything else is nice. Everything about the game is pretty good, except for it. It. I don't think there's enough variety of abilities. You only get 3 at a time, which totally sucks. And you know, beyond that, it is what it is. So, if you like the videos, please like and subscribe and all the good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.